Okay guys, it's the beginning of another week, but this one is slightly different. So I have some place to be on Friday this week and on Friday next week. So we are not doing a 2-week marathon like we have been for the past month. We are going to do some local stuff this time. When I mean local, I mean actually local, like 400 or 500 miles, and that's it. Because I need to be in the state on Friday. So we're doing local stuff today or this week. And I normally would go to, say, Maryville, Indiana, or another one that I was looking at was Portland, Oregon, which was a really good one. Or Sumner, Washington, or wherever, and somewhere in Washington. But I just didn't decide to do that this week. So, like I said, we're doing local stuff. But today I have a load. I'm going from Draper, Utah to Idaho Falls. I don't have a returning load, but I'm gonna see if I can fix that because Idaho Falls is like 4 hours away. I can just go there 4 hours, come back in 4 hours, or go to like someplace for 2 hours, assuming that I have enough time, because by the time that I get to the place to get my load, it's going to be probably about, let's see, it's 4 right now, or it's 8 o'clock in the morning right now. So I still need to get to my truck because I'm in my hometown, and then I'm gonna get to the place in Draper most likely at about 10. It's 9:46, so I'm gonna get there about 10, and then it's gonna take about an hour to get loaded, and then from there it's gonna be about 3 o'clock when I come back. So I might not get another one. I might just head back to wherever, park my truck and whatever. But I'm trying to get 2 loads a day, or get like high pay loads around here, which might not be plausible. But cool thing about like these slower loads is that it's going to be, it's going to be less money, but I'm not going to be spending a ton of money to actually do them. So we'll see about that stuff, but I am already thinking about branching out into maybe hiring a couple of people and getting like a box truck and whatnot, because box truck work is booming out here. But those are thoughts right now. Obviously you guys will know if I do that, but other than that, we're getting this video started and I'm heading to my truck, so yeah. Guys, so I got to my drop off. I know you're good, but I got to my drop off, just backed in the door. Had a little bit of trouble screwing around with what address, because the app that I was using does not have the address on it. I don't know why, but it doesn't. But I got the address all sorted, so they're gonna load me up in about 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna be on my way to Idaho Falls. So, but also in the meantime, I am going to fix a light, because that's one of the things that I was gonna do today anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll let you know when we're gonna be back on the road. Also, I'm gonna say that last week, there's going to be some weird edits, obviously, last week, and people might notice them, but I had a GoPro and whatnot, and I was going to show you guys backing up and all this other stuff. But the files got corrupted because I put a fresh SD card in there, didn't format it or anything, and then the GoPro didn't like that. So, fun stuff with that, right? Now, today, I should have had it today, but I left in such a hurry this morning that I forgot to grab it. So hopefully later this week we will have some GoPro footage, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm fixing a light and I'll let you know when I get back on the road. All right, so I went ahead and picked up that load. I completely forgot that I needed to do this. So I'm on I-15 right now, going up to Idaho Falls. I should be there about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then hopefully they'll get me unloaded in an hour or two, and then it's another 3 hours back to Salt Lake. But yeah, we're on the road, so I'm gonna be home tonight, which I'm happy about. But yeah, no, so far it's going good. A little weirdness, but going good. To our drop, and our drop is in a weird spot. I figured that it was going to be in a new construction place or whatever because we're delivering insulation, but I didn't think it was going to be like this, where they're in a construction site that is super dirt. Like there's no asphalt here, obviously. So I didn't expect that. So like backing into the spot that I did was a little bit difficult, and I'm still not done backing actually, because I have to get back out of where I'm at, and they backed me up like not far enough. And I hope that they moved that forklift out of the way. But other than that, we're here, we're dropping off, so pretty close to being done with our day. And then as soon as we drop this off, I got a 3-hour trek back to Salt Lake. So yeah. Hey guys, that was fun and interesting, I guess, but we're all unloaded and now we're heading back to Salt Lake so I can go home. This load didn't pay all that much, but we'll see what happens when we go further on the week. But yeah, I'll see you guys back when I get to my car and then we'll end the day there. Okay, so we've made it to our truck parking spot, and I'm pretty pissed off right now because there's a guy in my spot, and it pisses me off because this is what's in my spot right here. So I'm supposed to be basically exactly where this car or this truck and trailer is. So this guy decided to park right there. Now I have to park on the other side of him, thus limiting this parking lot even more so. So I'm really mad about that, actually. I'm really mad, and it makes me even more mad because technically at the end of this month I don't have this spot anymore because they just decided, or the owners of this decided, not to say anything to anybody. And when I made this reservation for this parking spot, they didn't say anything about that they were going to do a retail business or anything, because I want a spot that's, good for like a year or two or something like that, right? But they didn't say anything about that they were going to do whatever. And now, they told me, or they texted me last week that, oh yeah, you have 30 days to get your truck into a different spot. I'm like, or to a different place. I'm like, fantastic. I love that. But yeah, and this pisses me off even more. And I'm looking for another spot currently, but this parking lot is already tight enough to get out of, because there's also, on the other side of this parking lot, there's a taco stand right there. And people frequent this taco stand a lot. So especially at this time of night, people are coming in and out of here. Another car just pulled up. That truck that you saw that's right next to my truck just pulled up, and it's nuts. But whatever. We don't have another one for tomorrow right now, but we'll probably get one because I'm local and whatever. But today was an okay day, except for this ending part. But I'll see you tomorrow. All right, good morning. So, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
And I didn't have a load yesterday because I got up a little late and I couldn't find one that was close by or anything. It was going to be like a 3-4 day trip out. So we have one today though, and we're going from Salt Lake to Green River, Wyoming, and then we're done for the day. So it should be a nice, easy day. I did remember to bring my GoPro today, which I'm happy about. But yeah, otherwise I just got to my truck. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I need to do pre-trip, fill up my tires, whatnot. But I've calmed down since since Monday. Sort of. I'm looking at all the other trucks that are sitting here that all these guys park exactly where I park my truck, which is kind of a problem. So I might get out and talk to these guys, but I don't think I will. But we'll see. But I'm still trying to find a new spot for my truck. But yeah. Otherwise, we're gonna get into it. I will probably see you when I'm at the place that we're picking up from. Hopefully, as you just saw, you saw me back up, which it was kind of a weird spot to get to. This yard's not really the best, and I'll show you real quick. There's a guy loading his stuff, and then there's all these trucks. And honestly, I didn't have the best of setups, but I made it work. But we're in the dock. I'm getting loaded right now. That's why you see like some bumping and shaking every so often. But where we're going is we're going to Green River, and it should take me about 2.5 hours to get there. So I might time lapse it, but we'll see. But yeah, super fun. Help to think that something's a little different. So we're arrived at this job. We backed up, and you just saw me backing up. And this place makes soda ash and bicarbonate and whatnot. So we're getting unloaded. It took us like 2-3 hours to get here. I almost guarantee that these guys are going to be just as fast as the guys in Salt Lake. It took 15 minutes to load up 10 pallets in Salt Lake. It's probably going to take them about 10-15 minutes to unload these pallets. But other than that, after we're done, I have to go back up to the gate, give all this nonsense back, and then we're on our way home. Alrighty guys, we got it all dropped off and taken care of. and now it's gonna be another 2-hour trek back to Salt Lake, and then I'm done for the day. I don't have another one yet for tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm trying to find them, but yeah, I gotta get out of here, so I'll catch back up with you probably when I'm in my car. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, back in my car. Had another fun thing with parking again. There they are, parked in my spot, and my truck's off angle and whatnot, but can't do much about it. So it is what it is with this parking spot. I'm kind of fed up with it, and obviously I have to get a new one anyway, so whatever. But today was a good day. I don't really have a load for tomorrow, and I'm still looking for one, but we'll see if we can find one. But other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday, and obviously I'm in my car, and we have a load to go out and do. We are going to Linden, Utah, and we are grabbing some stuff. Oh. I love how the whatever died. Whatever, we're rolling with it. Well, I guess I can open the door. There we go. I'll open the door. But we're grabbing something I can't remember, but it's like 7,000 pounds. It's nothing. And then we're taking it up to Boise, dropping it off tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have another one. But that does mean that I'm sleeping out tonight, which I didn't really want to do, but it is what it is. So. But we got a load, so that's all that matters. But I'm gonna see you guys when I get to the place that we're picking up from. Okay guys, so I didn't record that backing maneuver because the area that I'm in, as you saw, is pretty tight, and it's a really trafficked road. There's a lot of traffic going up and down this road, and I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, so this is the road that I had to come in on, and there was a truck right there, but now he's moved over there and he's backing up. But this is where I had to get my truck into, is right here, and there's no other way to get in there. All right, so that's why I couldn't show you, because it's a pretty tight area and everything, but we'll get loaded up here pretty quickly. But the other thing is that when I walked inside to ask what door I'm supposed to be in and whatever, it smells fantastic in there. I'm at a candy production facility here in Linden, and it's so good smelling in there, so good. But hopefully we get loaded up and then we're on our way to Boise.
So do you know what's going on with this thing? It is.
Okay guys, so I just got to Boise, and I have my truck parked in a TA. I know I hate TAs, and I talk about how much I hate TAs and whatnot, but there's a reason for it, and the reason is because I'm literally down the street, and when I mean down the street, less than a mile from my drop-off point. So that's the only reason why, and the closest Love's is literally 50, 60 miles in the other direction, and I don't want to wake up early just so I can park at a Love's when I have a truck stop that's literally down the street from where I'm dropping off. But other than that, like I said, we are done for the day. It was a nice, easy drive. But yeah, so I am gonna go in this truck stop. I'm gonna use the restroom because I really need to, and I've been like jiggling around a little bit because I kind of need to pee. So other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, so we drove to the thing. I forgot to turn on the GoPro, and I forgot to put it on when I was backing up. It was a tough backup, but we got it all unloaded, and we're going back to Salt Lake empty because I can't find anything, and I don't want to wait around here forever. I said to myself, I'll wait until 10 o'clock. It's 9:55. I don't see anything, so we're heading back home. So next time that you'll see me, I'll be at my car.
Did I do all right? I was channeling my inner Pitbull.
That's good. You didn't name enough cities, though. So you didn't do.
Miami.
Alrighty, guys. I forgot to record one more clip on the road. I usually like to do at least 3, but I didn't this time, and yet again, more problems with parking. Hold on. Yeah, more problems with parking, and I am getting really sick of it because, you know, I pay for my parking spot, or at least I did, and then all these people are now parking in my parking spot, which makes it really difficult for me to get in and out, especially when I come in at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when everyone's still here. I'll show you what I mean. So all these people right here, this red car, this white truck, that gray Hyundai, and this Nissan are parked where my truck right there is normally supposed to be parked. And it pisses me off so much. Because I'm just simply trying to make sure that people can go to the taco truck that's still here. That way that they don't have to like go around me and everything. But I will just leave it at that. I am getting more and more fed up with this spot by the day, and it's getting really annoying. But other than that, we are done for the week, and then I'll wrap this up when we get in my driveway. Alrighty guys, I am home. So it was not bad a week. It wasn't a great week. We only got 3 loads, which normally if I'm only getting 3 loads out on a 2-week run, I'm getting like, you know, decent amount of money. But this time I didn't really make a whole lot of money in this week. But I'll hopefully make it up for next week, because one of the things I forgot about today, and I got a bunch of phone calls today because of it, is that my authority is now 90 days, which that means that more people are willing to work with me and getting loads, so I'll have more opportunities to get loads. So that's a good thing. But I appreciate everyone who stayed and watched to the end of the video. I really do appreciate all of you guys that do that. Again, if you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything, put them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe, because I do stuff either every week or every 2 weeks, depending on all what I do. So like I said, I want to thank everyone so much, and I'll see you next week.